হ্যালো। কেউ জয়েন করলে একটা মেসেজ লিখিস ভাই। এই তো আতাউর দা এসছে আমাদের, সাহেব দাও চলে এসছে। আচ্ছা, ঠিকঠাক দেখা যাচ্ছে কোয়ালিটি? আর কই রে, আর কেউ এসছিস? মেসেজ টেসেজ লেখ ভাই, দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমি। আচ্ছা, তোরা যে চ্যাট গুলো লিখছিস না, সেটা কি মানে স্ট্রিমে দেখা যাচ্ছে? নিচের ডান দিকে। আতাউর আরো সবাইকে ডাকে, 4 জন দেখছি মাত্র।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar. And here's Eto'o. Now the finish! Another save.
Eto'o clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And he's gone looking for safety. Azar. Baggio going. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Baggio has been caught there. It's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Bellingham! Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision.
Goes in for the header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Azar. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. That's a nicely measured pass. Belletti gets it away. Azar. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's come loose. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Eto'o. Interesting ball. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar. Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Azar. It's Eto'o! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham, and he's away. Hits one! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Azar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
He's gone for goal. And here's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. 30 minutes gone. Oh, facing... And he's let fly! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there. Azar. Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So the fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's Rummenigge! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
কিভাবে হয় খেলা
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
আসলে কি বলতো ভয় লাগছে বলতে
And here's Mbappe. It's anyone's ball now. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
কি বলবো
stopped.
কিছু বুঝতে পারছি না আমি।
And that's put paid to a promising
আমার একটা
move.
গোল শোধ করতে হবে
Now it's some... And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
হ্যাঁ সকল ভাই তো খুবই এখন আর আমি খেলতে পারছি না ভালো খুব একটা
Yaya Toure. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Eto'o.
কিছু কাটতেছে না।
Maldini deals with that comfortably. And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Baggio.
কি বাজি চলছে রে একটা
Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Baggio. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Costa Curta.
এখানে কিন্তু আমাদের বন্ধুগুলোই আছে না
Bellingham. Eto'o. Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating
Hey,
and
okay,
totally
Bellingham,
absorbing.
Bellingham,
We're actually
Bellingham.
headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
এবার ভয়েস ঠিকঠাক যাচ্ছে তো আরে ঠান্ডা মাথায় খেলা যাচ্ছে না মানে মানে প্রথম খেলছি তো আমি খুব এক্সাইটেড হয়ে যাচ্ছি
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Eto'o. He can run onto that.
আর এই প্রত্যেকবার এই ভুলটা হয় আমার
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, there's the clearance. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here.
ও ভাই চেষ্টা তো
Costa Curta gets good distance on it.
ল্যাগ হচ্ছে কেন
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's there to get it away. Belletti. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Baggio absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, and he's through the middle.
গেল
Rummenigge!
থ্যাংক ইউ চেক
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
এই স্মুথনেস ফিলিংসটা পাচ্ছি না আমি
Baggio plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Now it's Hazard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. That's really well cleared. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit?
বলই তো বেরোচ্ছে না,
Costa
কালকে
Curta.
কি যেন নাম, সাগনিক ঠিকই
Oh,
বলেছিল।
that's clever.
এটা কি পাস ছিল?
He's had a hit! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
নিজের স্ট্রিম দেখে খেললে হবে না, এবার নিজেকে দেখে খেলতে হবে। হ্যাঁ ঠিকই করেছিস, ক্লিয়ার সমান অ্যাসিস্ট। আর হবে।
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball.
It's Eto! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Deftly away. Belletti.
পাসই কাজ করছে না।
And it's Yaya Toure. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Belletti. Now it's Shevchenko.
বাপরে ভাই, ভিভিডি কোথায় চলে এসে
Milan
মারছে রে।
can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rodri calmly anticipates.
এ বাপরে ভাই, কতখানি
He's through here. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Roberto Carlos.
ভিভিডি নোংরা খেলছে পুরো।
Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's just a little long.
গোলই শোধ হবে না।
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been cut out. Well played. And it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. And here's Bale. Can he finish?
আজকে মনে দেখলি
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
আনটাবড়ি খেলছে স্যার।
And Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bellingham.
কি ভুলভাল
Belletti.
খেলছি।
And it's Bale. Now that looks a decent... Real chance! Same again, same
আর
outcome.
কিছু বলার নেই।
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Costa Curta goes on a run down the left wing. Looks for the finish.
এক শট মারছি তাও শট মেরে
Oh, that
দিচ্ছে।
wasn't far away. Now it's Eto. Demichelis cuts out the pass. And here's Eto. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Costa Curta makes the
দুখানা
interception.
করে ব্যবধান আছে তাই তো, তাহলে আর শোধ হবে
And
না।
it's Son Heung-min. Shevchenko.
ঠিক আছে, এই বলটা কিন্তু
Chiellini
বেল নিতে
gets
পারতো,
it
তাও নিতে
clear.
পারলো না।
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's run loose here. Big chance! And
দুই
more,
ভাই
and
খেলছে
more,
ভাই,
and
বিশ্বাস করতে পারবো না,
more.
খেললে বুঝতে পারছে।
And the
ফার্স্টে
lead
পা
is
মারছিল, তারপরে সরে গেল
extended
অটোমেটিক।
still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Roberto Baggio! It is a very, very good save.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Rodri. It's Belletti. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that
বেলিংহামের
coming.
বালের পাস,
That was
কোনো
well
পাসই নেই।
played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. That's a sharp pass. Bale had a really good go at breaking through, but could be danger here.
They need to play this quicker in transition.
He's one-on-one! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Bellingham does well to get
একটা
it back.
ফার্সার কাজ করছে।
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
কি
Nice
ভুলভাল
interception,
খেলছে।
well timed. And through to the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch
এই ঠিক আছে, তবে
and
মজা তো
blows
পেলি,
his
এটাই বড়
whistle.
কথা। কোনো
A
ব্যাপার
game
না।
that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they
আরেকবার
established,
খেলবি, এতবার খেলবি?
but they lost momentum, they lost intensity,
আরে
they
ভাগ্য
lost
না,
their lead,
সজল ভালো
and
খেলেছে।
ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the
খেলবি আর
manager's message not getting
আরে
through
সজল
or not
শুরু কর।
having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
চলে আয়, চলে আয়, কি আর হবে, পদ্ম মেরেই গেছে, আর তুই একটু মেরে যাবি। ফোন যা হিট হয়ে গেছে, চলে আয়, চলে আয়। হাসিবের তো সেই মজা এবার। সাহেব তো অনলাইন দেখাচ্ছে না। না জোরে তো মানে কথা ঠিকঠাক শোনা যাচ্ছে না তাই তো? মানে বাইরের যে ফ্যানের আওয়াজ সেগুলো কি যাচ্ছে? আবার চিল করে ফেলবো না, চিল। মার্কিং ফার্কিং নেই। আচ্ছা, ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড সাউন্ড আসছে না? যা বাবা, একজন বলছে আসছে না, একজন বলছে আসছে না।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The
এবার সাহেব
conditions
আমার খেলা দেখ,
contributing to a
সেরা
fantastic
খেলা হয়।
atmosphere in the
আর
stands. This
সময়
really
হতে পারে
is
এখন,
the
ভালো
place to
চলছে না খুব
be.
একটা।
I'm Peter Drury,
ল্যাগ
and
করছে
this
হালকা।
is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill.
It's Basho! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Roberto Baggio brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, that's
আরে
really good play on
সজলদা,
the
নিউ
right. He's
উইনার আমাদের।
driving forward.
হেভি মস্তি
And
করে
here's
খেলছি ভাই।
Messi. And it's Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a player on this pitch who
অফসাইড।
shines above the rest.
Big chance! One-on-one!
কি বান তোর!
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had
গাল
to be.
দেওয়া ঠিক হচ্ছে না তাই না?
Back into the
গাল
middle.
দেবো না।
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks
ভাই
hungry
বেশি
for
গোল দিয়ে
more.
দিচ্ছে 4-5টা।
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he
কি
moves
করছে
and
মেসি?
manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Eto. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero! No mistake!
সাহেব হেভি মস্তি করে
And
খেলছে।
again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
না একটু মার্কিং করতে
That
হবে,
is a
শায়দ আটকানো যাবে না।
diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution
দেখি কি
brilliant.
ফর্মেশনে
That is
খেলতে ছিল।
simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it
আচ্ছা,
or overhit it? Perfection.
মার্কিং করেও কিছু করতে পারবো না।
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well,
মাঝে
they're
মাঝে মনে
very
হচ্ছে
much
ভালো
the
চলছে,
better
মাঝে
team
মাঝে মনে হচ্ছে
at
যেন
the moment,
ক্যামেরাটা
Peter,
ঢিলে ঢিলে
and
চলছে।
no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, got a shot away!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That
সবার
may
ডবল
turn
টাচ দিয়ে
out to
রেখে
be a
দিয়েছে, ডবল
pivotal
টাচ
moment.
শটটা।
And Bellingham!
একটা গোল, একটা
A
অ্যাসিস্ট, কি
collective
ব্যাপার আছে?
sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Azar. And it's Baggio. Played back in. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
মেসিকে আমি
Milan
সিএতে
are
খেলাচ্ছি,
really
মানে
in a
মেসি কি
position
করছে?
where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Baggio. Eto. Eto showed plenty of zest in
ফাঁকা
getting to
কেন?
the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ব্লিচ কার মারবে ও,
Shapes to shoot.
মস্তি করে ব্লিচ কার।
Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
আরে ভাই বললাম না মেসি অতটা ভালো খেলে না, মেসির ব্লিচ কার ঢুকবে না।
Del Piero. Rummenigge. Oh, here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's been caught. He's got tall. In he goes again.
বাপরে ঢুকেছে কোনো
It's
রকমে।
in. Eto at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy
এতে
pickings.
লাস্টে ফিনিশটা করলো, ওটা তো বাইরে চলে যেতে হলে।
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. That's a throw.
কি বলছিস ভাই, সত্যি পেয়েছি।
Rodri.
পাঁচ দিন সব দেখা যাবে।
Approaching half-time. Chance to finish.
একটা গোল ঢোকাতে পারে না।
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. And it's Baggio. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
প্লেয়ার দ্য বল।
Costa Curta gets it away.
আরে মানে
Played into
মস্তি করে
space out
খেলছে।
wide. Nicked it back promptly. Azar. Oh, super find.
এটা গোল হয় না।
Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Messi.
আচ্ছা আমার এই সাইড যে নিচে যে
There's the
স্ক্রিনের ডান
whistle
দিকে
for
মনে হচ্ছে ওদের চ্যাট
half-time.
দেখা যাচ্ছে।
Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're underway again.
Milan can really do with some bigger
আরে
names
আরে আরে
standing up here. At times they didn't.
Can he finish? finish.
ও আলাদাই স্কিল
Oh, he
দেখাচ্ছে
did the
ছেলে
hard
সাইড।
part right, but fluffed the finish.
Del
কেলি
Piero
টার্ন
deserves a lot of credit for his
ভালো
willingness to
ছিল,
make
বাট
those
গোল ঢুকলো
runs.
না।
The passers will always have an option with him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona.
বেলিংহাম তো কিছুই করতে পারছে না। তবে বেলিংহাম নিবি না তাহলে?
Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sharp pass. And here's Del Piero.
বাপরে,
Del Piero!
এটা হেভি ভর্তি হয়ে গেছে, আর স্কিল দেখিয়ে
Oh,
খেলতে
full
হবে।
marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
ভাই কেউ একটা 40 টাকা সুপার চ্যাট কর।
Cantona, given the lift of his goal. Still they trail, and time
আচ্ছা,
is
সুপার চ্যাটটা
ticking
করলে
away.
আমার কাছে কি আসবে 40 টাকা?
Oh, perfectly
জানিস
measured
তো?
that. And through to the goalkeeper. Azar.
ধরো তুই তো
Del
অন্তত করতে
Piero.
4টে গোল দিলি 10 টাকা করে।
Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. And it's Eto. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's had a hit. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Roberto Baggio really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Can I score a goal?
Eto climbs up
Oh,
big.
no.
Oh, taken with style.
আজকে
AC
দেখতে না
Milan
নাকি
are
মানে
all
যাচ্ছে না মানে?
square. And a
আমার স্ক্রিন
trademark
আটকে গেল।
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nesta cuts out the
এরা
pass.
বলতে আমি এত কষ্ট করে খেলছি না, তুই কি বলবো?
It's a pretty loose
খেললে
pass.
বুঝতে পারছিস।
Bellingham. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Cantona. And that's put paid to a promising move. Belletti crosses it in.
এটা গোল দিতে পারলো না।
Danger averted for now.
হেড করে দিল স্মাইকেল।
It'll be a throw-in.
বাপরে বাপ। না তোকে সরে দি হয় না কেন? দেখি স্যার একবার ফর্মেশনটা। বাপ ন্যাবরি এভাবে খেলছে?
the shot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, big star.
Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bale. He's played him through. Shevchenko. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
হ্যাঁ, ও একটা সুপার পেতে অপশন নেই। কি করে
Milan
আনতে হয়
with
জানিস
their first
এবার?
corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific
ও
header.
সেভ দিল।
Gnabry getting this one struck first time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
ছেলে এখন শুধু ট্যাকটিক্স বার করছে।
So there's going to be another change here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking tidy in possession here. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Germany take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Deep into stoppage time. Son Heung-min. Hernes. Bale.
Well, he got rid because
That's
he was
at
under
the
pressure.
end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.